Once a young man, who was very eager to be successful in life, approached a Buddhist monk and asked him, "Master, please give me some advice on how to achieve success quickly. I have been trying for many years and I have tried many things, but nothing seems to work. Please give me some guidance." The monk observed that the man was very restless and impatient. He realized that the man's impatience was the reason for his lack of success. He said to him, "My friend, to achieve anything in life, you need to keep patience. Let me share a story with you to illustrate the importance of patience." And with that, the monk began to narrate a story. Once there was a king, who got lost while traveling alone in a forest. As night started to fall, he looked around from hilltop, but did not see any people or village nearby. After some time he noticed a light shining from a distance. He started to walk towards the light and eventually reached a hut, where he found an old lady who was cleaning up the hut. Seeing him, she welcomed him, thinking that he was a soldier from the army. She offered him some water to drink. Then she made a bed for him to lie down. The king was very hungry, so she gave him a plate of hot rice and curry. The king was so hungry that he quickly grabbed the hot food and started eating, which burnt his fingers and he spilled some rice on the floor. The old woman observed this and said, "Oh, you are too impatient like your king. You have burnt your fingers and lost some food." The king was puzzled and asked, "Why do you say that our king is impatient?" The old woman explained, "Our king has ambition of conquering all the large enemy forts, but he is ignoring all the small ones." The king interrupted and asked what's wrong with that. She smiled and said, "The king's haste to defeat the enemies has caused him to lose many soldiers in his army, due to which his army strength is depleting. Just like your haste has caused you to lose some food. If you had eaten the cooler food at edge of your plate first and then moved on to the center, you would have not burnt your fingers or spilled your food." Similarly, the king should focus on the small forts to consolidate his power so that he can capture the large forts without losing his soldiers in the army. The king understood his mistake and recognized that patience and avoiding haste in any situation is very important. After finishing the story, the monk turned to the man and asked, "Do you understand the importance of patience?" Patience is very important in our life, if we want to be successful. If you saw a mango seed in your garden, you cannot hope to get mangoes from it the next day. It will take some time. You will have to look after the plant. You will have to water it regularly. You will have to wait patiently. After a few years, when the plant becomes a tree, it will produce mangoes. But if you are in a hurry, you cannot grow any fruit. Similarly, if you want to succeed in life, then you need to have patience and work hard consistently. Patience is such a wonderful quality that if you have patience in your life, then nothing is out of your reach, and also you will always be happy in your life. The story teaches us a beautiful lesson on patience, reminding us that being impatient and looking for quick results can lead to failure and frustration. Let us be patient with ourselves and others and enjoy the journey of life. Because patience is the key to success and happiness.